check this out. This is pretty straightforward. I don't think anybody can argue with this one. Look, once the Federal Reserve was created, up until now, the U.S. dollar has lost over 90% of its original value. Okay? So then you take people off the gold standard, that shit skyrockets even more as far as losing value. So now you've got this situation where, guess what? Both parents have to go work. Okay? Now that both parents are working, government's happy because, hey, we got more tax cattle to bring us more money. Oh, it's even worse than that because now you got another whole industry built up around it through daycare services and babysitting services and after-school services. Those are all more taxpayers that we can have. We're making bank as a government, but guess what's happening? That nuclear family idea that you brought up a minute ago, that's breaking up. Mom and dad are working.
Yep.
And we're giving them money, so mom doesn't even necessarily have to have a man around. She can just get money from the government. So now you got a situation where the kids that are growing up in this environment, they are experiencing one parent, if that, because she's got to work 2 jobs just to make ends meet. She's held up as a strong individual woman. Like, that's all bullshit that we've been fed. And these kids are basically raising themselves, being neglected like crazy, being just tossed around from service to service. And then we wonder, why the fuck are we shooting up schools? Like, fuck, man.
It does seem like a linear train of thought that gets us to that point.
I don't think it's that unreasonable. I mean, it's obviously one track, and there's a lot more to it. There's obviously a lot of little side streets and caveats and whatnot to it, but that's a general, like, if you quit tampering with the fucking value of the money, guess what? We can go back to having one wage earner in the house and go back to having mom staying at home raising the kids, which is statistically the best thing for the kids, especially in their early years from like 1 to 6 years old. They need a parent, like full-time parent. Yeah. And when you drop them off at schools, they actually suffer. When you drop them off at daycare at a young age, they actually, the same brain centers that light up when they're literally abandoned by their mother is the exact same brain centers that light up when you drop them off at daycare centers. Like, Jesus, man, this is not rocket science, but it's all been obscured and hidden from us through all this propaganda about the strong individual woman in the welfare state and how much we're going to build a better society through all these different programs, laws, and rules and regulations.